about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, his defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
319. Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra extra point, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Mayfield, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 19-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's out of bounds at gain 13 to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And now it's 4th down. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. He gets free. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Get this complete right side to Otten. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense rallying to the ball.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
56, 56.
Allen's going to keep it on his own read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Bill. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now Narveson for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mayfield to throw. Now screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Hey, 133.
That's good for a first down.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Godwin working the right side. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That's his tight end, Otten. And he will get into the end zone. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, this is strong. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing right, it's taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Now the Bucs will take their first time. Timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Bills bringing on the punt team. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The kicker on for the point.
And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 28, Buccaneers 21.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Off 52.
Now it's Allen. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards.
It's a gain of 63 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Hey, hold. Half 85, half 85.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Narvison now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So Narvison now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Mayfield to the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down.
And And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Look out.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Alert. Ready. 56, 56. Where's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Now, he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
319.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
Middle. Where's that?
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7.
Allen now on 2nd down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. First and 10.
Alert. Ready. Middle. Where's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
The kicker on for the point after.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him.
Complete to Ibuka. First and 10 at the 43.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second down throw from Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. His second touchdown of this first half.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Buccaneers
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. A give. This is Irving. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Down the field, it's Evans. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown tonight.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, this is Strong. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll air one out for Palmer. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Baker to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup's good for 29 yards. Here's first and 10.
Alert, alert!
On the handoff, it's Irving. There he goes, inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
They go play action with Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
White trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal.
What's up?
One more time, it's White. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Tampa. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side, and in this case, the other side, the end zone, and make it 6. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 28 yards. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break over. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, Mike. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And good yardage there after the catch, and they'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run with Cook, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Out of the gun, here's Allen. Pulls it in around the 5. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having it.
He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen, who outs another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
And the Bills' first down.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
And the Buccaneers' 19-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are. Through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A bit of an odd decision. They go play action on 3rd and long. It's not typically an area that you see a lot of play action used. There's really no threat of run, and all it did was give that defensive front enough time to get home and likely put an end to this drive. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, It is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, this is strong. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Allen gonna throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now he's loose at the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First down, Bills.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's got another one. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up
out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. On the return, this is strong. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's up to the 20. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now Allen on first down. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down. It's Davis. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Escaping to his left. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he is going to have the Bills' first down. That wasn't easy. They do wind up converting, though, on 4th and 7 to keep this drive going.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills' first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now, 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Sacks just continue to be a huge problem all game long, and it's just a brutal time to take one. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a way as the quarterback to throw that ball away.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gabriel. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion,
and he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 69. Buccaneers 68.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. It's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. From the gun, it's Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again.
receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now, first and goal. They'll run with White, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Take the snap and go down to a knee. So a big spot for Austin Cyber. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all on and I will. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. 6, 11. 7.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Wait.
Here we go. One final play. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.